Okay, so for my hashtag, I did hashtag LGBTQ equality. For the viewpoints, I did hashtag love is love, hashtag pride, hashtag love wins, hashtag LGBTQ rights, hashtag acceptance, and hashtag equality matters. For the reasons LGBTQ people should have equal rights, I did LGBTQ members wouldn't face harassment. Some members of the LGBTQ would stay protected and be kept alive, such as transgender people, because a lot of people tend to kill them. People would feel comfortable and feel more likely to come out to their families, which would have a less suicide rate. And every human deserves basic human rights, whether or not you're gay or straight. For symbolism, I did this LGBTQ community, which would just be like lesbian, gay, bi, straight, or transgender, or +/queer. I did a gay flag, pride flag, and I did a transgender woman.
A secret so terrible that if you were to reveal it, your family would disown you. Your neighbors will say you are diseased, and people everywhere would accuse you of being in violation of not only society's rules, but also nature itself. Now imagine there being a way out. What if you could tell someone this secret? What if no one judged you when you did this? What if people heard your great secret and still accepted you as normal, as an equal, and respected you for who you were despite this secret? For millions of homosexual people in India, the fight over Section 377 of the Indian Penal Code is about the difference between these two worlds. It is about respect. It is a fight to be recognized as normal, as well as a fight to be allowed to live and love without the state watching and judging. In recent times, there has been a lot of discussion about how the role of the government should be limited to governing instead of telling people how to live their lives. Section 377 is a legal provision that allows authorities to interfere with the way an Indian citizen lives his or her life. By saying that people of the LGBT community are somehow against society and the order of nature, Section 377 makes it legal for them to be treated differently by the law and by society. The clause, which is part of the remains of an archaic British legal code, has been an endless source of grief for the LGBT community in India. Because of it, lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transsexual people are effectively labeled criminals, and as a result of this, face many difficulties when they are in need of legal assistance or social support. For the rest of us, no matter who we are, this fight should matter. When one individual's freedom is violated, everyone's rights are threatened. If we allow the state to discriminate against citizens on the basis of their sexual orientation, we are basically paving the path for the state to discriminate on other fronts too. LGBT rights are everyone's rights.
And I just chose that video because it shows like why LGBTQ equality rights are important. So for the memes, I did, there's now a K in LGBTQ, QICAPF, 2K, and it was just supposed to be funny because they always are adding letters to the LGBTQ term, and a lot of people have like it causes like controversy whether or not they should just like call it one letter or multiple. And the other meme I chose was you can only want like one gender, and here we have multiple. My view, I said, I believe everyone deserves love and to love whomever they choose, whether that be a boy liking a boy or a girl liking a girl. I also think that anyone can choose to do whatever they want to their own body. I do think things should become more equal to other people and not just equal to assigned genders such as males or females. Everyone deserves to be treated equal. And for the data, I chose LGBTQ policy spotlight mapping LGBTQ equality from 2010 to 2020. So in 2010, you see a lot of the states, and you can't tell, it's at the bottom. It says the red is negative, the yellow is low, the light green's fair, the dark green's medium, and the dark green's high. So in 2010, you can see there's like barely any dark green, and then 2020 now, then there's a lot of red, but now in 2020 there's tons of dark green than in 2010. There's still some negative states that people are trying to fight for, but there's more than there was. And for the theory application, I chose the intersectionality theory, and I thought this hashtag went along with it because it has a lot to do with like terms that go along with like whether or not you are treated equal, because whether or not you're gay or straight or change to transgender. So I said, due to the inequality of LGBTQ rights, it sort of falls under the theory of intersectionality, that because you fall under some sort of category that determines what sort of rights you may receive. Overview and different viewpoints. I have over here to the left, human rights are my pride. So this is people who are for LGBTQ rights. And to the right, I have people who are not, in their sense is like solidarity with LGBT Orlando, fight all hate, I am gay and religious, get over it. People of all faiths united against LGBTI hate crimes. LGBTQ equality in social media. I chose Miley Cyrus' quote, and it says, I was talking blank about sucky guys, but let me be clear, you don't choose your sexuality, you're born as you are. It has always been my priority to protect the LGBTQ community I am a part of. Happy Monday. And for satire, I chose these two pictures, and it says, it's going to be okay, family. Most voters don't want gay marriage. Judges can't overturn democracy. Besides, it won't affect us or families or marriages or churches or society or morality or laws or divorce courts or children or education or the very fabric of civilization. It's going to be okay. And then the bottom one I have, you no longer need this qualifying piece. And then it's a gay piece off of a marriage cake. And then another social media post is from Bernie Sanders, and it says, LGBTQ people face unacceptable workplace discrimination and abuse. I say to the huge corporations rainbow branding themselves for hashtag Pride Month, which is normally June. Pay your employees fairly, let them unionize, support their rights to health care. Do not cheapen the struggle for dignity and freedom. And for the summary and the question to ponder, I chose, do you believe rights among LGBTQ people should be just as equal as someone who is not a part of the LGBTQ community? And that's it. Thank you.